morning, Rhea. Sunbathing, are we? Lucifer. Zoria. And Nara. And the others are underneath here. There's, that's Nyx. There's Tyr back further. Lucifer's always in the way here. And Coda.
What? Hi, Lucifer.
Lucifer's got to get in there. What about me? So welcome to the 10 Acre Woods. This is Mark.
It's Tara.
My wife, Tara. And so our son has been working, well, we've all been working on his new house. So him and his partner, Braden, got a house. And we were in contact with this company here.
Yeah, I'm not normally a cut flower kind of person, you know, and we get a lot of requests for getting product and doing videos on them. And normally it's tech or animal related or whatnot, but this company reached out and I was like, I'll have a look. And then I really liked one for an idea I had. So, yeah, it's YS Homey. I'm not sure if there's a pronunciation to it.
That's an H, not a K?
YS Comey. Oh, it could be a K. Yeah, YS Comey.
YS Comey.
So, this was the first package that arrived, right? What? And what's neat is it's crocheted. So it's a crocheted vase or flower arrangement. So beautifully done, individual little flowers in it's very, very, very high quality done. And this wasn't the one I kind of asked them to send me because I'm not really, as you can tell, a flower pretty girl color.
She wears black.
I like black. So I love them in the garden, but don't ever, like I always tell Mark, don't ever buy me flowers, buy me the plant, because I want to plant it. But being a crocheter and a knitter, and also Braden has talked about making flowers, so I thought this would be a cool kind of like a gift to the boys, housewarming to the boys. So this was the first one arrived, and I was like, it's the wrong one. And then, so immediately...
Yeah, because you can order your color.
Yeah, right? You can order different vases and stuff. Arrangements, or have them sent to somebody, and that kind of stuff. So these ones arrived. They are absolutely beautiful, but they're colorful. So the one I ordered, and immediately, like as far as customer service goes, like, yes, I got this one, wasn't my colors. So right away, they sent me the one again that I ordered. It's black with red roses. So this is the one that I ordered. So when you get the package, it does say that you have to kind of fluff it up and rearrange them just because they've been in the package, right? But they're absolutely beautifully done. Like, quality, amazing. So for that person that forgets to water their indoor plants or vases, these make the perfect gift. So the boys are actually coming over for breakfast this morning and have no clue that they're getting these for their housewarming. Now, the reason I ordered this one too for the boys, it was not me enforcing my colors and my hints on them. My son's favorite color is red. So this one was the perfect fit for Braxton, who loves red and black, and Braden, who wants to crochet flowers. And yeah, so it was just a perfect fit. So this is the one I chose. Absolutely beautiful. And it's so ironic that the house they bought, the lady who lived there left behind a big, large, old-fashioned frame picture, big, probably 3 feet by 4 feet picture. And as you get closer, you realize that it's cross-stitched. So they actually kept it, and it's on the wall in their house, and it's of red roses. So I don't know how that worked out, but it did. So this would be a perfect fit for their living room. And then their bathroom is yellow. Yay.
Yeah, so that's why that's why we're changing the format of the video.
Yes.
Usually we're on our way out to feed the animals, so I thought I'd change it up because we wanted to film this. They're here in probably less than half an hour, so we wanted to make sure that we showed it to you before we gave it to them.
There's that's the one I got. So we'll put their tags. I'm gonna put the link in we'll put the link in the description on both, and then to the company. Yeah. And check them out because they've got some beautiful ones. And you know, from a photo it's hard to tell, but as a knitter and a crocheter, this is very good quality. They're very. Maybe I should pull one out. Like even the stems and the leaves right down there, like they are so well done. And they're not like flimsy. Yeah, they're beautifully done.
All right, Marlene is here. So we're going to start the feeding process. But we wanted to show you this. I think we showed the base last week or 2 weeks ago. Yeah. So we were, we spent last weekend doing this. So yeah, shingled it. And I've got some wiring down here, so I'm going to wire up a plug and have that go up. So we had some old shingles kicking around, some old lumber. Tara spent some time doing that.
That's nice.
So last weekend I mentioned about the temperature, how it was going up to 35, 37 degrees. So we finished the video and I edited that on, I think it was Saturday. And it got hot on Saturday. Sunday, it got hot again. We had our air conditioner running, and the air conditioner gave out on us. So I spent a lot of Sunday repairing it. It was actually the capacitor that's in it that went. I was able to pick one up locally. I posted it out on our 10 Acre Woods Facebook page. And had a couple people come back and say, yeah, they must be in the HVAC business. They had one, went down, picked it up, and got the air conditioning back running. So the temperature was, it was 38 degrees inside on our display. And it was over 50 degrees Celsius with the heat, the humidex. So you walked outside and it just hit you. So the temperature inside the house was, I believe, set to 21, and it was 27 degrees once I got the air conditioner back up and running. I did a little experiment, I've seen this on social media, where you take a pan and you put it out on the deck or wherever in the sun. You let the sun heat it up and then you fry an egg. And here's how that turned out.
No, stay out. Stay out. I'm coming out there. Come on. Come on.
Yep,
Up.
keep going.
Come
Turn around.
Up. Oh,
I guess we got to be quicker.
come on.
Come on, Levi, there's nothing in there.
Come on, JD.
Oh boy.
Levi. Come on. Astrid. You gotta go that way, bud.
Routine. Come on, let's do this thing.
Come on.
I better get out of the way here. Astrid still is a little shy. Yeah,
Up.
There we go. Grab him by the scruff of the neck.
Up. No,
Oh.
Astrid.
Here
Leave her
comes,
alone.
here comes JD. Well, you went out there. You know what time it is. It's good that you're out, though, JD.
I sure like her, but she's got longer hair. She knows exactly what time it is.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, and flies apparently are really bad this year.
Go, I'm gonna go.
So we had Sherry, our farrier, out. She was out, when was that?
Tuesday?
Oh, okay, so it was just last week.
Yeah.
So she was saying that the flies here are actually
Way
very
better
good.
than any farm
Like-
she's been to.
Well,
Yeah, we got tons. Like you can see all the flies.
Well, it's not bad on. He hates it.
I know. Yeah. You just kind of got to be quick.
The food's more important.
Yeah, there we go. That's all right. They don't like being sprayed. But it's for your own good.
It's not bad because their hair's longer, but so they're just sitting on them.
Okay, so we got that all sorted. We'll go feed the other animals and come back out and then, of course, open the gate over there and let them in. And they'll go out and graze for the day. All right, for some reason, I thought I hit record on the camera, but I didn't. So we're out here in the yard. Tara grabbed the romaine. We got a bunch of romaine lettuce in yesterday that was donated. We do pickups once a week. Tinker was already put in, and now she's coming back out. You know, when you think you're recording and your screen then goes blank, it happens sometimes. What are you doing up there? What are you doing up there? It's all on the ground. So yesterday when we fed, we did a couple shorts. You may have seen. Did I post? Oh, I didn't post the one of the special pen. I'll have to post that today, which is Saturday, and this video will come out Sunday. We gave the chickens a bunch of it, so they'll work on that and eat that down. But we forgot the geese. So I threw a bunch out for the geese, and it disappeared yesterday. The geese love greens, and they'll just eat it up. Right, Coco? Are you waiting for hay? Like always. Yeah, you're not up on that fresh vegetable thing, aren't you? All right, the special pen. Or no, the rabbits. Special pen? Oh, okay. Oh, and Sheldon runs around in circles. Okay, so then she'll give Barry and the crew over here. He's patiently waiting. Barry! Mommy's coming! Yeah, all three of them. So we threw in some romaine lettuce for them as well. They're getting along great. Hey, are those your little buddies? Little buddies. They're like full-size Rex rabbits. But Charlie, I was saying Charlie. Barry, he is a continental giant, so he's a big boy. I think he's now full grown, because usually 18 months is when animals become essentially adults. So you see that in a lot of animals, dogs, and that's when the growing tends to stop in around the 18 months from what I've seen. The pond. So because of all the heat that happened, we have duckweed that has started to grow on the pond. So there we go. So Tara was pretty excited to see that. The duckweed, of course, the ducks love to eat it. The pigs love to eat it. Everybody loves to eat it. It keeps the pond cooler because it shades. So if there's anything in the pond, which we're not sure, there may be some fish in there. We didn't have a lot of overland flooding this spring, so that's when usually the fish kind of get in. There are some turtles and some frogs, of course, but it's a whole ecosystem. So as long as you're keeping things aerated, keeping things moving, getting that oxygen back in the water, then you'll have a healthy pond.
Get out of it.
Oh, kinker. Now, why we're feeding the grains out here, we used to feed them inside. We've closed the door, and now their inside area is here. So Tara's putting grain directly on the ground and not in a container because, well, partially some of the, we want to grow some grass in here,
seeds.
ideally. And it does seed.
Yeah. Which helps with composting and helps them. But there was a few of you that commented on the guinea stuck in the cage, and why? Because it's stupid and can't get out.
Yeah.
But it does get out on its own. Yeah. It goes in on its own. That was beautiful grass in there, and it got in there and
ate it. Yeah. So yeah, and I didn't even really notice that when I was recording it.
Yeah.
Those are actually 2 feeders that are placed end to end. And the guinea got in there, and somebody had commented, is that guinea on a timeout?
Yeah.
I think it was.
Yeah.
That's the timeout cage.
Yeah. So Bailey's been brought out here as well.
Oh, you've got Bailey out here.
Yeah,
Okay.
Bailey bites. So
Yeah,
Bailey's
Bailey.
in here because she bites humans.
Bailey the rabbit. She was a pet, and who knows what happened. She had a hard young life. She's only like a year and a half old, I think.
No.
Is she older?
Yeah, I think she's older.
Oh. Well, and that's the thing with bringing animals in and doing rescues is it's hard to get concrete information on the animal and how old it is and on what their life was like before. So, and sometimes we get rabbits in who are, scared and they do bite. And a lot of it can be if you have young children, which are very handsy, they come in and they want to love the animal. And the animal doesn't necessarily want to be loved in that way, being picked up all the time, especially rabbits. They just don't care to be picked up much. So that may have been why now the rabbit starts biting, and then the parents are like, well, they're biting the children, we can't keep the rabbit, so we have to find a home. So that's just one of many scenarios that happen with animals that come in. Hay has made it to the breakfast table, right, Bronwyn? Got your hay? Where's Coco? She's always about the hay. Oh, well, I guess not. Oh, the grains, right, okay. So Coco's world is fruits and vegetables at the base. Then we have hay, and then we have grains. So all animals have different preferences, and it's funny to see that. You still see some of the other animals in here eating the romaine, and yet there is other things out, and there's grains, and there's hay in here. So everybody has favorite food items, that's for sure. You guys got your hay. That's good. And I see that there is a bowl in here, so Tara must have given Onyx her special food. She's in a hurry this morning because the boys are coming over for breakfast, so we want to get everything kind of done up and finished before their arrival. So Tara was in just cutting up some vegetables and then realized that we didn't have the rabbit buffet here. Mary's like, oh, where's the food? Oh, there it is. Look at that. They come running. Oh, good stuff. Let's just share the one pair. Ugh. Yeah, they eat well. So last weekend we showed you a duck, a Muscovy duck, who was sitting. And we found out that, well, it's a communal sit, as there are actually 2 Muscovy ducks now in the nesting tire, I guess we'll call it. Hi, girls. Who's the mom? Did you both lay eggs in there? Well, it's nice they get along. Right? Yes. It takes a village, doesn't it? Oh, Charlie, what is it? What is it, bud? Are you all done eating? Hey? It's going to be warm today, I think. It's going to be sunny and warm. Yeah. Oh, you want a belly rub? I can kind of read him. Yeah, well, turn over. No, you can't eat their eggs. I wonder if that's what it is. Charlie? No, those aren't for eating. He's like, okay, I'll go back to my vegetables. You know, at least one of you needs to stay on the nest. I'm telling you right now. Because if he comes back over and he sees your eggs, well, guess what? There are no more eggs.
Okay, so the boys are here. They've come for breakfast. So this is Braden's.
Thank you.
And this is Braxton's.
Thank you.
Right? So this one was an oops, but it's a perfect oops. This is the one I actually ordered. Okay,
Okay.
go.
Go. What the heck? Oh.
So
Oh my god.
they're crocheted,
Yeah.
which you love the crocheted flowers.
Yeah.
And black and red, because you're my son. But remember the photo that was
beautiful.
left? Remember the photo
Yeah.
that was left on the wall?
Yeah. Those are those exactly. Oh
Yeah.
yes.
I had already gotten those when I saw that photo.
That's sharp.
Wow. Yeah.
So you
Oh
and you
my
have your
God.
your
Isn't that
empty
neat?
vases
Yeah.
on the fireplace.
Flowers that'll never die.
That looks so-
Right? You can't kill them.
Oh, I couldn't do
gosh.
that.
But
I couldn't make those.
I didn't pull them apart yet. The quality.
They're beautiful.
Yeah. They are. Oh, yours. Yeah.
Look at
Yeah.
that.
Well, this would look good
There's
in
a
the yellow bathroom.
sunflower.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh my god, behind the
Sunflower.
toilet.
And of course that would look good on the fireplace. See,
Mm-hmm.
this is mom putting there. You can put them wherever you want.
Yeah. Thank you.
So
Right?
much.
But talk about perfect
like a
crocheted
kid
flowers.
Yeah.
Right?
Those
Yeah.
are so cool.
Yeah.
And unique.
And
really,
yeah.
really unique.
So the boys are going home. This afternoon we have a bunch of work to do over there. Just upgrading the plumbing. I've done some of the plumbing. There seems to be 1/2-inch lines running throughout, with the exception of from the main pump. So it's kind of like that instance where somebody's having a shower and somebody else flushes the toilet and all of a sudden you burn yourself in the shower. So I'm upgrading all of the lines to 3/4 inch. There's a lot of older copper pipe in there and a bunch of different, just a mix match of all kinds of different things. So I'm going to head over and do that. They loved their gift, as you can see. I will put the link to that product down in the description so you can go down and check that. So they did send that to us for free for a sponsorship. So it looks pretty nice. The girls were excited. I'm not into that really kind of, but it's nice. It's nice. It looks nice. So there's that, and then they're picking up a new washer and dryer. It didn't come with a washer and dryer. And that is, we looked into them, and they have ones with heat pumps in them that are ductless. And what that is it recirculates the air, so it has no duct going outside, which is great. It's 50 to 70% more efficient than a standard traditional dryer. So our washer and dryer is 18 years old. It's been doing pretty good. It's been sounding a little rough lately, but that's definitely something to keep in mind for upgrading for energy efficiency. You know, you can see the solar panel there, and it's sunny. We're making power, so we're trying to be as energy efficient as possible. And then we've got somebody coming in about a week and a half to look at our heating system and maybe install a heat pump to better our efficiency in our home here. So I think that's about it. I can't think of anything else. I'm going to be busy this weekend, so I'm going to end the video here, and I will wish you all the best in the coming week, and we hope to see you next time here at the 10 Acre Woods. Take care.